around here. There we are. How's everybody doing tonight? I know it's super late and a lot of people are probably in bed, but wife and kids stayed up pretty late tonight since it's their last night without school, so. Figured I'd jump out here and got a lot of trap prep to do, so. A lot of trap prep. Quentin, how we doing, boss? Just checking out these number 1.5 double jaws I picked up, making sure they're set the way I like them. Perfect. Samuel, Don, how we doing? Yeah, I left some of those trap tags on some of these. I know it's after 10, so it's pretty late for everybody, but 406, how we doing, man? How are we doing? Yeah, it's late, but we're out here. We got a lot of traps to prep, so these are the evenings where things get kind of late, if you will. Bought a bunch of new traps, so putting trap tags on, checking pan tension, setting everything. Then we're going to be dipping stuff here pretty soon, and even after that, got to go through and break everything loose, make sure everything's working the way it is, the way I want it to. I think I've talked about this. I double tag everything. So I've got one tag that I put around the swivel, and then I tight wrap one around one side of the link. Awesome, 406. That's awesome, man. Great news, bud. Great news. These traps I got are, I mean, they're kind of rusty, but they're in really good shape yet. I mean, they might have been used a year. Perfect. Free falling pan, just the way I like it. Make sure I don't have any of his other equipment on here. Hopefully we're going to be dying here before too long, so. Todd, how we doing, sir? Yeah, man, I like putting the tag on the swivel. Something I actually I think I did it once before, but I forgot all about it until this year. I tried it, and I'm like, man, I like that, so. Dawn, I didn't today, buddy. I worked until 4 and then drove to my daughter's meet the teacher. She's going in 2nd grade, so I did that, came home, ate with the family, cleaned up outside the garage a little bit. Then we watched a family movie here until just a little bit ago. I just put my daughter to bed. My wife was headed to bed, and that's when it's time to come out here and get work done. So. That's kind of what we're doing now. Ooh, I'm going to have to adjust that pan. I don't like that one. Yeah, we're going to have to loosen that one a little bit. Oh, yeah, Quentin. I get all my tags from Funkies. Alex, oh, yeah. Oh, that's cool. 406. Hot and stuff. How we doing? I've had these a long time, Quentin. shoot, I can't remember what my last order was. 2,000 of them, and that probably came 5-6 years ago. So, Blakely's, how we doing? Oh, hunting stuff, we're doing good, bud. We're just out here playing with some of these suckers, getting them ready. I'll set that one again. That seemed kind of stiff, but I don't mind a little pan creep. I don't mind if it drops down a little bit before it fires, but I don't want that tension. Yeah, that's good. Throwing the double tag on, one mid link and one on the swivel. Yeah, all these need dyed. I actually picked these up at convention, actually before convention. So, but he had them set up pretty good. I mean, pretty much a free floating pan. It's rusty, so it's kind of sticking a little bit, but that's the way I like it. So, season's gonna be here before we know it. If I wait till my days off, I don't have time. I fully recommend everybody go through and set everything they've got once. Just because the amount of times I haven't assumed it's going to be good, that's when you notice like 220s, a trigger's missing, or, you know, like on these, maybe you get something fouled up and the pan tension's way higher. Like, see, I don't like that one. That was too tight. 406, yeah, but this is like a good rust. I mean, you can still see some shine to it. So these are basically brand new traps. I mean, when you can see the metal still, I'm guessing one season at best. Yeah, Blakely's, I like the double jaw a lot myself, but then again, I'm not a huge foothold guy. So, Dan, how we doing? Oh yeah, 406. Like, these are perfect to dye. These are going to take dye great. So, I'm not worried about it at all. We actually got some water this year, so I'm pretty intrigued by that. Except for that swivel got all mounded up. That thing's really rough. That's alright, we'll get a tag over it. Alex, you're hoping to get out hunting? I get it. Tonight is a beautiful night. I don't know, we're probably down to probably under 60 already. But I always double tag. I just do. I feel like that's the best case scenario in case one gets ripped off, then you're legal no matter what. And I just literally start that tag. And once I get it started, I just roll it and then use my thumb to push it down. And then just lift up and keep repeating. So they're pretty slick. Oh yeah, I need to loosen this one. I didn't like it. Oh, moving on us. Like I said, you know, that's sitting a little high. But I don't mind a little creep before it fires as long as it's not a lot of weight. That's fine with me. That's total personal preference, you know, totally what it is. Yeah, Blakely's, it's going to get hot this weekend. Oh, cool, Dan. That's awesome. I'm supposed to be chasing some turtles around for my neighbor, but I haven't got a chance to yet. Try that one again. Oh yeah, much better. Seems like once you break them loose with that first one, bounce the dust off, things get a little better. don't know if you guys can see this or not. There's my trap tag, and I literally just hooked it once. I'll push it down, regrip, and just keep spinning it, basically. You can see it's getting shorter. Works really good for me. Once in a while, they'll be opened up, but honestly, I think it's people looking, not raccoons. Hi, Mark. No problem, buddy. We're just, had a little bit of time out here in the shop trying to get, I don't know, we might get 2 dozen of these ready to roll. Nothing crazy. Huh, he put a new tag on this one. Go to bed, Mark. Glitching. He tied this one on with a little copper tie, actually. Probably can't see that real well, but ripped off easy enough. But that was the second one. See, he put 2 on it like I did. The first ones, though, he's held on with bread ties, which I would not think would hold up very well. I could be wrong, though. Could be very wrong. But yeah, you think rusty. Yeah, these are rusty, but I'll tell you what, they're perfect to take dye right now. I'm glad I picked them up when I did. This is a steal. I could not say no. So. Again, sets a little high, which I don't mind. As long as it goes down without pressure, which there's a little bit more than I like. But it's free falling. So it seems like once you break it loose once, man, it changes. Alright, up high again. Get it about level. I like it. Oh yeah, much better. Much better. Yeah, I bet, hunting stuff. My neighbor just did his 3rd cutting, so that's about all we get out here. No, 406. I don't wax. Not these. Matter of fact, I really don't wax anything. Canines, I don't even do that. Which I'm not a canine trapper though, so take it for a grain of salt there. But I don't. And this is strictly my opinion. I used to be really heavy into scent control and dyeing and waxing for canines. I said it one more time. But I had a good friend of mine that wanted to learn to trap a few years ago. And in the mail, he asked if I'd come over and help him set some traps. So I brought my gear over because I wasn't coyote trapping. I was going to use my stuff. And the same day I showed up, he had, I think it was Duke number 2s showed up in the mail. He goes, "Oh, cool, my trap showed up. We'll use them." And I said, "Okay, like they're greasy. They're not gonna work, man. They're covered in grease. They're not dyed. Well, I just like to use them. If I don't catch anything, that's fine. But let me use them." And we went out and set 6 of them. And I can't remember the exact numbers, but he had a first day catch, I think, on a bobcat. Day 2 was like a coyote. Anyway, in a week, he had like 5 predators. Like, I think one of them was a double. And these are on traps that came out of the box literally and were in the ground in an hour. Like, it just blew me away. So, I kind of rethought my scent control policy, if you will. Good night, Mark. Take care, bud. Yeah, exactly, Blakely's. I think it's kind of a. I think it depends on your area a lot. I think that's kind of the biggest factor. But for me, yeah, I probably wouldn't be afraid to set them. So we missed it a little bit ago. By a little bit ago, I mean yesterday. Um, I had a box sitting here about where the camera is of some traps I was working on, and I went down to open one of my 1.5s up, and I got right about here. You know, it's which you can't see. Oh, this one doesn't even have a pan. That one definitely needs some work. I just got it opened up with my fingers on the levers, and a spider ran out from underneath that box, and I went up, and I caught myself with both thumbs in that sucker. That was terrible. Man, that hurt. That hurt a lot. It's been a while since I've been pitched. 47 and raining. Oh, man, that'd be perfect. All I really care about preserving myself is those springs. That's why I really like that Formula One for all my raccoon stuff, because it really sticks to the springs well. Oh, 406, man, it was terrible. Like, you know, you just get that, like, just opened up and, like, really put pressure on it, and that spider came out, and I went, ah, and lifted right up, and both thumbs. Hey, Pops. Golden, how we doing, bud? Camp Blue Ridge, how we doing? Man, a lot of guys are up late tonight. I got a lot of these footholds to prep and then dye and then go through and double check everything. So, oh yeah, those are great traps, Dan. Those no BS. They're about as good as they come. I'm a firm believer in setting every one of these though. Always check your swivels, so make sure they're all closed up. Ty, oh, just working on some footholds. Oh yeah, Gold Falcon, it's sneaking right up on us, bud. Samuel, I've got quite a few in here. Just these are the new ones that I got at the convention. Oh, there you go, Blakely. Nice. Yeah, this one's gonna be a little rough. I can tell just by the way I set that. I might not need to loosen it, but it just needs broke free a little bit. We'll set it once and then do one more time. And it's always the second time if you got some rustier gear that things definitely go a little smoother. It's kind of like stretching before you work out, so. Oh yeah, much better. Much better on the second run. Hell, I think I'm even desperate enough for 1.5s this year. I might have to use some 11s. I hate to say it. Oh yeah, Samuel, I'll go through every dog proof and set them. Absolutely. Absolutely. They have to, because otherwise, it never fails. I'll get a pre-stake, go there setting day, and all of a sudden, you know, a half dozen of them are messed up or there's issues with them. Uh, and I don't want to mess with that come opening day. I want to be, all that stuff is taken care of. And that's what, you know, um, I learned a lot this last couple months talking to some people. And the best analogy I think I've heard is your season is successful in the shed before season even starts. If you're going to be successful, it's one in the shed. Oh, nice, Gold Falcon. I'm really liking these traps I got, though. Really liking them. We are, I know Next Gen told me the other day, we are less than 2 months from pre-staking, so holy cow, that's just insane. There you go, Camp Blue Ridge, absolutely. Yeah, I seen you sent me a picture, Dan. I'll check it out here when we're done. A little bit of dye and these suckers are going to be great. Like I said, dye doesn't really matter much to me except these springs. I want good coating on them to preserve them. That's what matters. Oh, Samuel, I'm just getting started, bud. I'll probably have, I'm guessing between here and season, I'll have 100, 120 hours worth of just trap work before it gets here. There you go, Gold Falcon. Yeah, I'm going to be making a few colony traps this year, I believe. I've never seen the use of bread ties like this. I mean, it's literally bread ties to hold his old eggs on. Our last trapping class here in Iowa went pretty well. We had, judging by what we sent out, there was 41. So 41 students at the last Trapper Beginner Education class. So I think that was pretty cool. Yeah, 4 or 6. That's not sturdy enough for me, but I mean, I don't use any fasteners. I just wrap them good, so. Even the one around the swivel, I'm pinching down to make a hard crease. We'll go through and set them all again. Yeah, that was the first time I set that one. $12 by $36. That's a big one. I like that. I don't know about 3-foot chains. Actually, if I'm just coon trapping, I like a shorter chain myself, but yeah, we're gonna have to keep working this one. Oh yeah, that's way better. One stuff quit flying off and hitting me in the face. We're getting there. Right, 406. Yeah, I get it. No hunting stuff. I do have a couple of 110s that are kind of usable, and a couple of 220s that are probably usable. I'm thinking about setting just for kind of the nostalgia of it. So, I believe so, Samuel. It's 2 weeks before, so season starts November 2nd at 8 a.m. So 14 days before that, that Saturday. Oh, that one's beautiful. That Saturday at 8 a.m. Uncle. It was Uncle. Yeah, you got it right. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that, Dan. Those bigger ones, they got a lot more flex in the door. A lot more flex in the door. Really, Gold Falcon? I didn't know that. See, I'm wondering. I haven't seen. I heard there's regulation on Iowa colony traps, but I have not found it anywhere. And I was actually looking today for a while. Oh yeah. These suckers are ready to take die well. Oh, okay. So they're kind of, yeah, I know what you're talking about. All right, Camp Blue Ridge, take care. What was the other thing, hunting and stuff? Good, Samuel. I seen you're bringing rebar stakes and drowning rods, man. You're selling those suckers dirt cheap, man. Dirt cheap. This is going to be a good one, too, I think. Oh, yeah. We'll set it again. Just make sure, since we broke everything loose. Perfect. I wish I'd known you were selling those, Samuel. I'd earlier got with you for some for the these youth classes, since we're giving away stakes to everybody. I got you, Gold Falcon. Blakely, Samuel. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, man, you could probably charge 50% more for those suckers. Pretty easy. Yeah, I think we're only just over 2 weeks out from convention. Something like that. Got so much work to do yet. I just love this. Oh, hey, Arkansas. How we doing, buddy? Yeah, I get it, man. It's super late. It's late for a lot of people. Well, Blakely's get with him. He's going to be at the ITA. Well, I didn't like that one at all. At least there's no spiders tonight. Arkansas. Yeah, man. Wife went to bed, and it's time to get some stuff done. I'm not going to get a crazy lot done tonight, but I'm shot. It was a long day myself, so. These are all new to me traps, so I got to go through and take all the old owner's tags off, as well as just check the pan tensions on them. Well, I'm just not liking this one. We'll make it work, though. I don't know, hunting stuff. I'd be terrible at it, too. I'd be the worst welder in the world. All right, take care, Samuel. We'll see you in a couple weeks. Arkansas, yeah, man, this was a deal that I could not pass up. I wasn't necessarily even looking, if you could say that, but these were, yeah, Duke Double Jaws. I mean, they got like the surface rust, you know what I mean? Like, they're basically brand new, you know. Um, that light in here is just ruining everything. There. Yeah, I mean, you can still see shininess to them, so, um, yeah, dirt cheap. Dirt cheap. I like that, Dan. Good reference. Yeah, Arkansas, so I could not resist. But I'm telling you, you guys need to go through all your stuff before season, every one of them, and set them. Because you never fails if you don't. Opening day, when it matters, you're going to be struggling or needing to stop and do something. See, like this one right here, doesn't even have a swivel. Good thing is, I've got everything ready here, 4 swivels, so. All right, Arkansas, you take care, buddy. See, problem solved. I put enough of these together over the last week that, yeah, I've got all the tools I need here for about anything. From pan mods to adding swivels. Yeah, this one ain't in near as good a shape. This one's seen better days. There we go. Finally loosened it up. Flop the pan. We're ready to roll. Yeah, you can see that one just looks a little rougher. Just needs a little cleaned up, set a few times. We'll knock the cobwebs off her. One more on the chain and we're good to go. Yeah, it's just over 2 months till season. We are under 2 months until pre-staking, which, holy cow, that's ridiculous. I ain't even started looking at trails yet, so. Well, I have, but not really, not seriously. And that's the thing, I gotta wait as long as I can for them to develop. They go too early and you're only gonna find half of them, so. And that's all on top of my other adventure that I'm hoping happens, so. Yeah, that one's high. I didn't like that. Gotta loosen that sucker up too. No. Nope, we don't have anything like that, 406. Working on it, Don. Let's just say I'm preparing for it if it happens. But I give it a 50-50 right now. Where things sit. So a lot of variables, including the wife, have to come into play. we go. There we go. See, every one of these takes a little bit of work. Oh yeah, Pops, I'm working tomorrow. Can't be that late yet. It's not even 11, I don't think. There we go. Much, much better. Yeah, hunting stuff. Yeah, I got time. All right, Ty, you take care, bud. Just trying to get all our ducks in a row. Kind of miss having a drink in here. Boy, that'll probably take a little work once we get it dyed up a little bit. Yeah, Don, I'm giving it. There's a lot of stuff that has to come together. A lot of stuff, so. A lot of stuff. Oh, that was beautiful. Beautiful. I know. No, I ain't gonna be out here too much longer. Although I do have a goal of Monday getting all these 1.5s dyed. I should be looking at getting everything dyed, but I've got a watermelon full of dog proofs. I could probably almost fill a watermelon bin full of 220s. And then probably half a watermelon bin of 1.5s. And if this trip plays out, I could use a full watermelon bin of 1.5s. Perfect. I like that one a lot. Finally got the garage cleaned out a little bit so I can sit at my table now. That's kind of handy. Wasn't able to do that a week ago. I really just wish my grass would die so I don't have to mow every freaking few days. I don't know if it's happening yet, Dan. If it is, it's quite the drive, let's just say that. And that's kind of one of my big issues with it, or what'll probably be one of Mama's big issues with it, I should say. I don't know, I'd have to look it up. It's probably over 8. Oh yeah, beauty. She's a beaut, Clark. We're not going to go into it right now, Dan. The location will probably have to remain fairly private based on the guy that's helping me with it wants to keep it that way. So and hopefully that one busted loose a little bit more. Boy, it really didn't though. We'll see. We'll see if it happens or not. I'm kind of preparing for it in case it does, but I probably won't know for another couple weeks yet, so. Like I said, there's a lot of variables in this one. Mostly trying to avoid a divorce would be the number one rule with it, I'd say. Perfect. We're getting quite a few done. Uh-oh. Almost tried to report you, Dan. Almost tried to report you. We got our ITA convention coming up here in the 6th and 7th of September in Winterset. That's going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to that. Get to see a lot of my friends again. My wife is actually going to have a booth at it selling teddy bears, which is kind of cool. Hopefully she does pretty well up there. Oh yeah, 406. You take care, bud. I'm always going to be busy, man. There's no rest for the wicked this time of year. It's go time, so. I did catch a possum in my garage the other day. I feel like he picked the wrong place to be, but yet he still got away. So maybe he picked the right place to be. Anybody else get all their stuff ready yet, or everybody still got a lot of work to do yet? I'm actually feeling pretty good about it. Normally it's after our Iowa convention that I start really getting after it, and here we are a couple weeks early, but I got a lot more irons in the fire this year. I got a big roof siding 16 window job that is supposed to start. They close on the house August 30th, so I'm supposed to start that first week of September. Talk about throwing a wrench right in your plans of getting everything ready on your days off. I'll be roofing or siding pretty much every day. I got, Monday, Tuesdays are my days off, so that's pretty hard to do a 35, 38 square roof. I think it's 25 square siding and 16 windows by yourself. And just, what would it be, 8 days of September? So, it's gonna be rough. Alright, Hillsman, yeah, I don't blame you, buddy. You take care, bud. This is probably my last one, too, and I'm gonna bail out of here. Just because I gotta get some sleep, too. It's been a rough few nights. Yeah, Dan, when did your guys' season start down there? I really didn't like that one. But that's why we're doing this. Get it figured out now so we can be ready. Much better. Much better. Oh yeah, 100% better. Yep, that's why we're doing it. November 1st, yeah. So you only got, you starts on a Friday then. Because we always start on a Saturday here in Iowa. Always start on a Saturday. The first Saturday in November. Alright, buddy. Take care of yourself. Yeah, we'll probably bail out of here too. I got a decent little run going. We still got, shoot, I don't know, if I had to guess, 250 of these to mess with. But no, it's just crazy how fast it sneaks up on us, guys. You know, the air was cool tonight. Got some stuff done around the house, cleaned up a little bit, and days are getting shorter. The air's getting cooler. Just a matter of time for the leaves start turning on us. So, but anyway, y'all take care, and we'll do this again sometime soon. You know, we got a lot going on. Like I said, you got that roof project and everything else. But we'll see you soon.